Have you ever wondered about decipher the structure of a song and recognize its recording patterns? In this video, I will reveal a super effective method to examine the structure of a musical piece. With this method, you will be able to analyze any song with ease. My name is Oscar, also known as OBNM. My life is a musical journey that spans pop, electronic, folk, and rock. I have studied Afro-American music and have been inspired by the revolution of digital music. I am a guitarist, a music producer, and I have been working in the music industry in Germany for 20 years. If music is your life and you want to make the world resonate with your sound, you are in the right place. If you feel a connection like the video below, subscribe the channel. There are different ways to listen to music. Often, the most natural and exciting way is to let yourself be completely carried away by the music, immersing yourself in the emotion it evokes. This type of listening is fantastic for experiencing music deeply and immediately. However, if you want to understand the rules and creative processes that lead the artist to create a work, you need to adopt a more analytical approach. This is where formal analysis comes into play. Formal analysis allows you to examine the structure of a musical piece, identify the various sections, and recognize recurring patterns within a musical genre. This way, you can better understand the artist's compositional choices and the techniques used to create the work. The formal analysis of a piece allows you to understand its structure, the framework of the piece. But what do we mean by the structure of the piece, such as the introduction, verse, chorus, bridge, coda, etc. Starting from the understanding of the structure of a piece you intend to analyze, you can then delve into more specific elements like melody, riffs, or harmonies. Formal analysis provides you within an overview, a sense within which the various parts of each instrument develop. In other words, it allows you to see how each musical element fits into the overall context of the piece. To better understand the musical form of a song, it is helpful to know the different parts to make up a musical piece. Intro, the introduction of a piece that prepares the listener for the theme of the verse. Verse, the part of the piece where the story is told with lyrics that vary but not a melody remains constant and is usually repeated twice. Chorus, the part of the song that repeats multiple times and usually contains the main message or theme of the song. It is often the most recognizable and catchy part, the one that sticks in your head. Melodically, it is usually simpler and more direct than the other parts. Bridge, a contrasting section that offers variety and can connect different parts of the piece. Usually the bridge serves to launch the chorus. Instrumental interlude, the instrumental part where solo such as guitar, piano or sax are performed. Special, a different moment within the song. The harmonic and melodic pattern undergoes a sharp change compared to what has happened in the other section of the song. Coda, the conclusion of the piece that serves to bring a definitive closure. It can reprise previous themes and bring them to a resolution. Now let's get into the art of the method for analyzing a musical piece. The first step is to listen carefully to the piece and count what happens. Listening to the vocal melody is the first thing you perceive, and it allows you to understand the structure of the piece. By following the melody, you can identify the different sections and their sequence during the performance and listening. Listening to the drums can help understand the measure of the piece. The drums provide fundamental indication if the piece is in 4/4 time, 3/4 time, or a compound time, and if it has a binary or ternary time division. The pulsation of the drums help you identify the tempo of the song. The bass is essential for understanding the musical form and its structure. Besides this, the bass helps you understand the harmonic evolution in each section. Now let's get into the art of the method for analyzing a musical piece using a visual and a practical approach. For this, I will use Karma Police by Radiohead. Karma Police is one of the most famous songs of OK Computer, an iconic album by Radiohead. I start by drawing a horizontal line on a sheet of paper. This line will represent the entire temporal duration of the piece. As I listen to the piece, I count the measures and mark the main section on the line. For example, if the intro lasts 8 measures, I will write intro at the beginning of the line. I continue with the same logic for sections like verse, chorus, bridge, etc. If a section or structure is repeated, I will indicate how many times the same sequence of section is repeated. Once I have defined the skeleton of the piece, I delve into details of each single section. For example, in the first verse, if there is a vocal part, I will indicate it clearly. If in the chorus the them is repeated by the guitar, I will note guitar them. If in the bridge there are improvisation or breaks, I will also indicate this. Let's return to Karma Police, a piece in 4/4 time in G major. The introduction consists of 8 measures of piano, which are a repetition of 4 measure harmonic progression. Section A, which is the Dorian mode, A minor, represents the verses of the song. Section B, the chorus, changed to the key of C major and is the chorus with the refrain. This is what you'll get when you mess with us. Section C is the bridge, with the key change to B minor. It starts with the lyrics, for a minute there, I lost myself, I lost myself. This 8 measure part is repeated 4 times and leads directly to the coda without returning to the previous section. Overall structure of Karma Police. Introduction, 8 measure of piano. A verse, G major. A verse, repetition. B chorus, C major. A verse, B chorus, C bridge, B minor, repeated 4 times, coda 4 measure. I hope this video has been helpful to you. I invite you to analyze your song with this method and send me the exercises to the address you find on my website at the link below. Visit my landing page if you are interested in support your music production. If you have any question, if you like the video, you can leave a comment below. If you want me to delve deeper into these topics, let me know and I will be happy to do so. Or if you have any requests about topics to cover, write it down here in the comments. If you like the video, like it and subscribe the channel. Bye!